Okay, nothing is being shared more right now than Bruce Jenner's reincarnation as Caitlyn Jenner. This stunning Vanity Fair cover has been shared in record numbers across all platforms since its release yesterday afternoon. Caitlyn Jenner's official Twitter account is also online now and almost instantly went viral, unseating President Obama as the fastest growing Twitter account ever. She reached 1 million followers in a record 4 hours. Of course, people can't stop talking about Jenner's transformation.
Yeah, I started following her, and we have some tweets from some celebrities that are obviously following her now and weighing in. Jesse Tyler Ferguson from Modern Family says Caitlyn Jenner has truly broken the internet. What a moment. Lena Dunham, the star of HBO's Girls, wrote, I just want Caitlyn Jenner to take me out and teach me how to drive a stick shift in heels. Of course, she's referring to a much shared picture of Caitlyn Jenner in her car in sky-high heels and a red dress. A really beautiful picture at that. And Ellen DeGeneres tweeted, my hope for the world is that we can all be as brave as Caitlyn Jenner. I support that as well, what Ellen DeGeneres said. So joining us to talk about this groundbreaking moment is trans advocate and star of the movie Carla, Jocelyn DeFries. Jocelyn, thank you so much for being here. Jocelyn, first, your reaction when you saw that Vanity Fair cover with Caitlyn Jenner.
I was thrilled and excited to see it. I thought it was so beautiful, and it was like, it's really touching.
Caitlyn has been facing a lot of criticism, Jocelyn, over her decision to go through this transition so incredibly publicly. How do you feel about that choice?
I think it's impossible to criticize. I mean, people obviously are criticizing, but I think it's impossible to, to know what Caitlyn's going through, what any person goes through. This is a very personal journey, and I think that to criticize that it's not helpful.
Well, Jocelyn, obviously there are certain elements, I would imagine, of transitioning that tend to be universal experiences that everybody can relate to. Do you feel like there are concerns in the trans community over whether or not Caitlyn's transitioning process is going to be depicted in a varnished or filtered manner and not be an accurate representation of the experience for most?
I think it's impossible to say what everyone's experience is, and what I'm getting, the feedback that I'm getting from the people I'm around is that the visibility, getting more and more visibility, and igniting these conversations. And I mean, it's so thrilling to be a part of this, because 10 years ago this was not the case.
Right. The fact that we're even talking about this is what's also so important. I want to listen to what Caitlyn had to say during her Vanity Fair shoot, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Let's take a listen.
Great.
Bruce always had to tell a lie. He was always living that lie. Every day, he always had a secret from morning till night. Caitlyn doesn't have any secrets. As soon as the Vanity Fair cover comes out, I'm free.
Jocelyn, I've done some stories on transgenders in the past myself. I've seen parts of your film, Carla, that sort of address the issues that one faces when transitioning, be it emotional strife, suicide, violence. Is she really free, Jocelyn? Is sort of the transition over? Can she live freely now, or does she have a long, hard road ahead of her?
I think that this is all a process. I think that, to say that, this is the end of it, or, it's just a process. For each person, it's an individual journey. And I think that for myself personally, it's a lifelong journey. The film Carla was such a privilege because it was, again, another process of my journey, and watching the opportunity to, educate the people around me and to be educated myself about, what it means to, explore myself, my gender, and, who I am on the inside.
Yeah, and again, it's so important that we actually are having this conversation publicly, asking the questions that need to be asked, because a lot of people out there don't necessarily have the knowledge that they need. And now most people can say they know someone who is transgender, and that is Caitlyn Jenner. Jocelyn DeFries, thank you so much for joining us and being a big voice in the community, something that's very much needed.
Thank you.